Happy International Teachers' Day to all our teachers around the globe who are doing everything they can to build our societies. We greatly appreciate the continued efforts of Education International's member organization worldwide. They stand united in our call to value, respect, and invest in teachers. They amplify the voices of those committed to building a better future for their students. On this World Teachers' Day, I am honored to speak as we celebrate teachers and confront the urgent challenges facing our profession. We stand at a critical moment for public education. Teachers globally are overworked, underpaid, and undervalued, driving many out of the profession they so love. The growing global shortage puts more strain on those who remain, threatening quality education for all. And that is our future that is threatened. To address this, we must tackle the root causes. We're talking about migration, teachers leaving countries and joining other countries. And the question is, why? Why are teachers migrating from one area to the other? And the answer is simple: low salaries, increased workloads, inadequate working conditions, and lack of professional autonomy. A well-paid, well-supported, respected teaching profession is essential to ensuring the right to quality education for all. Teachers and their unions must be central to decision-making. True transformation begins by placing teachers at the heart of policies that shape our schools. This requires genuine social dialogue, ensuring teachers are consulted and their expertise trusted. Teachers must have professional autonomy to lead, innovate, and make decisions that shape the future of education. The United Nations High-Level Panel on the Teaching Profession provides a clear roadmap to address the teacher shortage and create stronger public education systems. These recommendations emphasize the need for teacher participation in social dialogue. Governments must act now by implementing these recommendations, establishing national commissions to tackle teacher shortages, and prioritizing social dialogue and collective bargaining. However, Education International's last Global Status of Teachers report reveals alarming facts. Teachers worldwide face legal restrictions and barriers that prevent them from organizing and bargaining for their rights. In many crisis settings, conflict zones, and underserved communities, there is no platform for social dialogue at all. The teachers lack resources and a voice, despite holding together fragile public education systems and their communities. They are the hope for the children who strive for a better future. Today, we call on governments worldwide to act, fund public education, invest in teachers, guarantee their labor rights, and ensure good working conditions. Let's make teaching a respected, well-paid, and aspirational profession for generations to come. Let me share some examples. Lore Park from New Zealand advocates for Maori students and teachers, demonstrating that cultural respect is key for inclusion. Tashania Zamoskara in Ukraine continues to teach amid air raids, and Hanin Bazian in Palestine supports teachers and children coping with conflict trauma. Renee Sukup in Guatemala was murdered for defending teachers' rights. Dan Loku in South Sudan hasn't been paid in nearly a year, but remains dedicated to his students. In Afghanistan, women like Amina teach girls in secret, defying repression. These are just a few examples of countless teachers who support their students despite unimaginable conditions because they know that their work is critical for the most vulnerable. but they cannot do it alone. As President of Education International, I bring these voices to you today. Without them, any talk of education reform is meaningless. Real change starts by listening to those living the reality of our classrooms, especially in the toughest environments. Only then can we build a truly transformative public education system for every student, everywhere. I also reiterate Education International's call for peace. We cannot have quality education without peace. Wars and armed conflicts are the greatest violation of human rights and a threat to education. Schools, teachers, and students should never be targets of war. School communities must be respected as safe sanctuaries. Teachers and their unions must have a seat at the decision-making table. Education policy development without teachers is bound to fail. The better a country's education system performs, the more likely it is working constructively with its unions and treating teachers as trusted professional partners. Students are not data points, and teachers are not robots. We are the heart of every public education system, the most powerful tool for building democratic, sustainable, inclusive, and just societies. Today, we call on governments worldwide to act, fund public education, invest in teachers, guarantee their labor rights, and ensure good working conditions. Let's make teaching a respected, well-paid, and aspirational profession for generations to come. I'm wishing you all a happy International Teachers' Day. Let's go public and fund education now. Thank you.